Everyone, Doug Eckelberger, Pacific Sotheby's International Realty, bringing you the latest Orange County housing report by Stephen Thomas. If you subscribe, go ahead and click on the link down below. You'll get a copy of the report and charts and graphs that go along with it. If you don't subscribe, then go ahead and click on the other button and we'll get you connected so you get the report every 2 weeks when it comes out. So this is the third report in a row where we're seeing the demand curve flatten out and we're seeing inventory slightly increase. And I know some of the headlines are reading a little bit like the sky's falling. I did want to paint a real picture of what's going on and compare what our market was like, let's say a month ago or 2 months ago to compare to what's going on right now. For example, let's say 2 months ago, I listed $1 million property. I would have received maybe 30 to 40 showings in a 3-day, 4-day period over the weekend. And by Sunday night, I probably would have had 10 to 15 offers on the table. We would have negotiated the price over asking, favorable terms to the seller, and we would have been done. Fast forward to this last weekend, I listed 3 different properties, all 3 different price ranges, but I'll focus on the one that was close to $1 million. Put it on the market. We had 15 showings over the weekend. By Sunday night, I had 4 offers. 3 of the 4 offers were over asking. They were all favorable terms to the seller, and we ended up negotiating a great deal for that seller. This is what the market and the reality is right now. We are still getting multiple offers. It's still a very busy market. So it can get confusing when people read the articles and they think that, wow, demand's really pulling back. Things are really slowing down. That is correct. We're definitely slowing down. I'm going from 15 offers to 4 or 5 offers on a property, but I'm still getting multiple offers. They're still going over asking. And the main driver on that is inventory. I know it's slightly increasing, but it's just nowhere near where we need to be in order to slow down this market. For example, that $1 million house, I'm looking for clients under $1 million for a single level home in the south part of Orange County, and there's like 15 to choose from. Every one that we look at, multiple offers going way over asking. So the market is still being really heavily driven by inventory, because although rates have gone up 2.25%, half of our offers are coming in our cash, so rates are not affecting those buyers. The other ones are looking at, well, maybe I'll go ahead and rent right now, and that might be a great option. Yet rentals are even more scarce, and the pricing on rentals is through the roof. So they are still looking at options, even with the higher interest rates, and that it's costing them more per month to live in that property. They just need to live here in this area at this time. So they're making the decision to go ahead and buy, which is driving the market still. I expect this to be a strong market through summer, but yet you do have the properties that may be on the fringe, right? These are the ones that Stephen talks about in his report that maybe they're not the nicest property on the block. Maybe they do back to a road, or maybe they have some issues. Those ones are not going to be receiving the same sort of welcoming multiple offer situation unless they're priced right. That's where we're going to see a slight change in the market. And he makes a point that this market will start to build as we ride on the backs of overpriced properties, meaning that the ones that are overpriced will kind of sit on the sidelines for a while, and as inventory starts to build and days on market starts to tick upwards. But for those properties that are still in high demand, those are still going to receive multiple offers, still going to be very busy. If you have any questions regarding this market, it's definitely starting to turn a little bit more spotty, but we're still really busy. Give me a call. My name's Doug Eckelberger. I'm with Pacific Sotheby's International Realty. Have a great week.